Hi, I'm Marek of ATL. Today I'm gonna demystify translation costs and translation savings. Let's see. The first important thing I need to tell you is that translation should not be treated as a cost because it's an investment. It bears a big value to your business. I know that for some people this is something they don't treat very seriously, but from my experience, what I can see, there's something like a power line. And sorry all managers and directors for what I'm gonna say now, but on the side of managers and directors, translation is often perceived as a cost. On the C-level, actually, it's treated as an investment, and that's the way it should be treated. So, how does it work? The thing is that you should be able to budget around 0.5% of your past year's revenue for translation. This way, there's gonna be quite a big return on investment on your side. For example, within 3 or 4 weeks from publishing your localized website into like 3 or 4 languages, you are able to reach ROI of 150%. This is good, isn't it? I told you that I'm gonna demystify savings as well. So another thing that influences your savings on translation is so-called CAT tools, computer-aided translation. Trados, MemoQ, XTM, SmartLink, these are all tools that your provider should be using. Why? Because these drive your cost or your investment down further by 25 to 36%. Have you ever wondered what you're buying when buying translation actually? I know this question might be vague to you right now, but let me explain. When you buy translation, of course there is a translation part, localization part, linguistic part, whatever you call it. But what else is there? There are services that build added value. This is project management, which is like 8 to 10% of the rate. This is vendor management, which is another 8 to 10% of the rate, so that you don't have to bother with looking for translator for different languages. And if you have 15 of them, this is a huge task that you don't want to bear the cost of. This is the role of the translation provider you work with. Another important thing that influences the cost and savings of translation is the way you settle your bill with your translation provider, meaning word count, character count, page count. The most frequent way of doing it nowadays is word count, because CAT tools I mentioned before, they do analysis using words, not pages, not characters. Of course it's possible, but it's the less usual way. This is something you need to take into account as well. Last but not least, total word count versus weighted word count. Total word count is the total amount of words you have in your source text. Weighted word count is the amount of words you have in your source text, but taking into account all the repeating phrases or similar phrases. It's very important to you that the agency charges you by the weighted word count. It will be expressed in the CAT tool analysis that you should be able to see on your quote. If there are savings sections on the quote, check if there is a 0 there or if it's a big amount there. If there's a big amount, it's great. If 0, ask them what type of word count they took into account when producing the quote. So, I hope I've been able to demystify all the items connected with translation costs and translation savings. Use that knowledge the next time you'll be requesting the quote from your potential translation provider. Good luck!